Hey folks, I know I haven't been on in a while. I did make another video. I made it late one night on a Friday after treatment, and then I let it sit there and totally forgot about it. And so it's like 2 weeks old, and so much has happened. I might put it up. I might not. I don't know. It's kind of rambling. I was tired. It was late. I had a thought, went with it, and then went everywhere. Of course. Um, But I wanted to pop on real quick. Sorry, it's late and I'm tired. I haven't been feeling good. Um, Watched a good part of Joy Reid tonight. What night is it? Thursday? On her show. She's one of the few people still talking about Project 2025, and it's what I said all along. Yes, they have more playbook. Um, and they're not being shy about it. And again, I'm going to say it to the ladies out there. White women, really, your whiteness will not protect you from what the patriarchy has in store for you. That is a direct quote from Brittany Paget Cunningham. And she's right. And I think they did it on the white women for Harris call, or the black women for Harris. It was one of them. Shannon Watts also said it on there as well, I think. And I know she did it with Waja Lee on his Left Hook Substack video, Chai Talk. But it's serious, ladies. Your whiteness isn't going to protect you. Look at what J.D. Vance is saying. He don't care about women. Trump don't care about women. They don't care about us unless you are preaching their white Christian nationalism. They don't care. So, and you've seen even Republicans are having Zoom calls for Harris. You have permission. It's your privacy. You go in and you vote, and nobody got to know. You're allowed to vote for whatever you want to vote for. It's not about a party. It's not the GOP anymore. Not the GOP we used to know. Certainly not the one I grew up with. And Lincoln would be rolling in his grave, swear. And if I ever hear the name Lincoln come out of Trump's mouth again, that is one name he need to keep out his mouth. Seriously. And Vance needs to keep the term woman or female of any kind, in any shape, way, or form, out his mouth. Postmenopausal women is only good for raising other people's kids. And us suburban women, we don't really care about abortion. We care about normal things. What? Okay, and I'm going to explain something else to you folks that want to use that trigger word, abortion. Abortion is healthcare. Do you know what Project 2025 says? Get rid of the ACA. What happens when they get rid of the ACA? No more coverage for pre-existing conditions. They want to dismantle the healthcare system. Yes, it is a broken system, but we can get healthcare. I have a rare disease. It's a long-term terminal illness. It will kill me slow. Do you think I will have healthcare after that happens? Will you, if you have diabetes or heart disease or cancer, or your children have asthma or juvenile diabetes or any other condition, even arthritis, do you think you will have health care in a Trump dystopian America? So it's not about abortion. They're already telling you what they're going to do. They're just using that trigger word. It's a trigger word. It's not what you think, people. It's not what you think. And it's health care. They want to get rid of any health care for women, obviously. But if you are a good, great Christian man who got some money, all I'm saying is, people, do you understand? And if you think it's not happening, look at red states. It's already happening there. That is their little test ground for Project 2025 stuff. The very stuff in that book that I read, it's being played out all across the country in little places. Well, not little places, in just little ways. In Texas, in Florida, in Idaho, in Alabama, in Mississippi. You name it. It's being tested here, there, and everywhere on smaller levels. Project 2025 is national. Do you understand? Again, white women, it's going to affect you too. Do you want your health care? Do you want your bodily autonomy in any way? You best understand the assignment. Because there's no do-overs. Patriarchy won't care unless you're preaching their Christian nationalism. And they're like, what, only 3 or 7%, something like that, of the entire country want that? So that's not the vast majority. Heck, evangelicals even got on a Zoom call for Harris. They're like, we're tired of them, like, tarnishing our name. Good on them. We've got to take our power back, people. These people have hijacked everything from the church to the flag. Don't let them. They're craven and diabolical, and they don't care about this country in our democracy, such as it is. And if they don't like it and they want their vision of a democracy, Russia will take them. That's if they want that kind of, sounds exactly like over there, go. More power to you. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. If I wanted to live there, I would go there. I don't. I'm sure they would find their kind, quote unquote, and their power that they would want. I'm just saying, people pay attention. Early voting starts soon. There's no do-overs. There's no makeup test. We don't get another chance. And the readout was when I got to watch a clip of it. It's on YouTube, so you can go check it out. I still say ditch the corporate media. I only stick with Joy and Lawrence and like Katie Fang and stuff. Really, because they're the only ones still talking about real stuff going on. And Valshi on the weekends. He's the only one I see doing it every weekend. Laying it out on Project 2025 and stuff like that. And stuff that's going on and things I've been saying for a long time. Otherwise, the rest of the corporate media, just ditch. Independent media. Go to Threads. A lot of people have come over since Twitter has, really. I got on Threads when it started. I wasn't very frequent in the beginning, but I'm a pretty much, that's my go-to now. You want news, you can go there and find it. You can get everything you need over there. Everything from Lord of the Rings to space, you can find it, believe me. And it's a good vibe, and it's much more positive. Tons of porn bots, though. They need to work on that. I get so tired of it. Block, all that crap. But it's otherwise, it's fine. And you don't get a lot of the haters. I mean, you get a few here and there, but you just ditch them. But it's nice vibe over there. It's much more pleasant. And we all understand the assignment. And you can find a lot of journalists on there. A lot of people have come over. There's a lot of people on there already. Independent media is much better. Lots of places like that, like the Tennessee Holler and stuff like that, they're on Threads. Corporate medias. The corporate media is owned by Republicans. They want that. They want their pennies. They want them tax cuts that they don't deserve, that they've had enough of. The trickle-down economics, folks, didn't work. We've been living with Reagan's garbage for years. We got poorer, the rich got richer. It's time to take it back. And I do believe that the Harris Walls ticket will be a start, a path to that. I do. I believe she will finish what, Biden started. Because she's part of the ticket. And if you ain't on that train to something better and keep what we have and build and expand and do better, then I don't know even what you're doing here. And they're talking about the mass deportation and all that. They want a more white Christian nation. Do you think it's just going to be people of color and get rid of the multicultural? What if you don't pray to their God? You think because you white, that's not going to include you? People think about these things. Don't fear the witches, fear the men that burned them. You get me? You people need to pay attention. Again, no do-overs, no second chances, no makeup test. This is it. And as a woman, I am completely offended. And I don't get offended by much. I mean, I'm pretty laid back and pretty much take most shit men say with a grain of salt because it's all bullshit anyway. But I keep hearing Vance speak. And I didn't listen to Trump today. I just couldn't. I listened to the other ones and it's just freaking gibberish. And I'm tired of seeing them give him time and not fact check and not call him the felon that he is and the criminal that he is and show him voting and giving him all this airtime and then questioning Harris about this, that, and the other. Like, nah, she done with y'all. You just don't know how to handle it. She sees what the corporate media is doing and she's not playing it. She's riding on the people propping her up. Good on her. The media, corporate media, needs their comeuppance, and I love it. I love it. So we need to keep that going for her and him. But I couldn't watch him today. I had to take a break. I actually watched The Witches of Eastwick because it's coming up on Halloween soon. Got to get my movies started. Old horror movies. Old Dracula, Bela Lugosi. It's the bomb. It is the OG. My favorite. Of course, all the other ones, but I was taking a break tonight, laying off the news and stuff, and going through my threads and everything, and because I got some new shirts and some new chucks. I have way too many chucks now, but a girl must have them, and you can never have too many. I'm discovering that. I think there's too many, but I'm rationalizing. No, you can never have too many. No, never. I need to stop wearing my beater pairs all the time. I needed a couple new pairs anyway. I'm OG on that too. 30 years at least. Always been my go-to. Not so much of a pearl person, but I do have some. But the strand it's like a collar of pearls, but one of them is broke, so I might get it fixed. It is in the family. I just keep it because it was a family heirloom. And I got my shirts. Oh, I got way too many shirts. My last one finally came today. Yeah, I got the shirts. There's 47. One of them anyway. But I just really want people to keep the momentum going, because we've been suffering under this cloud for far too long. And it's so nice to relax and have a little bit of joy back in our lives and take back what has been just ripped away from us, and we've been living under the boot of this for too long, and this MAGA-ism and all this nonsense. And there's been people like me out in the wind screaming into the void. Yeah, it's time. It's time it stops. And I will keep saying it until the cows come home. Whiteness is not going to protect you. I don't have a religion. I'm single, not married. Hallelujah. Childless, dog and cat mama. I am all the things. I said it on my threads. I'm a Gen Xer, dog, cat mama, childless, not married. What else? I have a rare disease, LGBTQ ally. I am all the things. I'm not religious. I'm all of it. They would just throw me out the door for. And I give zero fucks. I really do. Just zero fucks. I am all the things. Postmenopausal, even. Hysterectomy. Yeah. Really? I am all the things. And I don't take kindly. And I mean, I know it's a generalization, what they're speaking, but it does apply to all of us. And as a woman who has had to struggle, as so many others have in the past and do now and will in the future, to overcome the misogyny and the patriarchy and live independently. And I wanted to mention, go check out the Seneca Project's YouTube channel. Tonight they did the Stakes episode. It's Thursday. About 27 minutes in, I did catch it today. They do an ad, and it is some cray stuff for this ad that they dug up about what men, these white Christian nationalist men, think of women. Oh, we're there to serve them. What does that sound like to you? Women shouldn't have a voice. We shouldn't have a vote. It's all the cray. Y'all need to go check that out. If they get a clip of it, just outside of the podcast, I will throw it up because it's on my threads. It is worth watching, because I was even listening to it going, what'd you say? And I know they are not pinpointing one woman. It's all of us. And saying that we really can't live our lives, basically. Like we're not smart enough, and we're not capable enough, and we need a man for a protector. I would tell that son straight out, no. The only man that ever was my protector was my pappy. And he taught me that I protect myself. I haven't always been successful, but I'm more successful now that I've retired from the game. Keeps the peace, no baggage. Single, solitary life is beautiful. Believe me, it really is. Nothing gives me greater peace. But that was some trippy stuff I heard, and it does offend me. It offends me as a woman who has had a lot of challenges in their life. It offends me for my sister, my mother, my niece. It offends me for all women that's how that these men still walk around out in the world with this freaking attitude and this thought in their head that they have some sort of freaking superiority. They need to check that. Absolutely. Because in case they've forgotten, they come from a woman. So they best get some respect. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to pop in with a little quick one. I'm kind of tired and I haven't been feeling that great. This recovery thing from my Lyme has not been the easiest. And I think I have a chronically broken foot. Yay. Have to see somebody about that in a couple weeks. Big fun. It's been interesting. So, if I get a chance, I'll pop the longer video on there. I just made it and then I got distracted and so much has been happening, keeping up with everything, that I just left it sit. And I was like, oh gosh, it's been almost 2 weeks. Like, so much has happened. It was actually the weekend before she picked Walls for her VP. So, like, a couple days before. So, I mean, and look how much has happened, and it feels like forever, doesn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy. So, that's all. But do go check out the readout. It's, Thursday the 15th. Go check out the YouTube clip, or, MSNBC or whatever. And check out that about her Project 2025 thing tonight, and the Seneca Project, their podcast over on their YouTube channel. About 27. I mean, the whole thing is really worth listening to, but if you want to see that clip about the ad, that they were the guys talking about their just demeaning of women, and you really want to get pissed off. It's about 27 minutes in, a few seconds after that, but go check it out. It's crazy. So, that's about it. But remember what I said, that quote. And also, here's another good quote I heard the other day. And I keep hearing it. And I keep forgetting to mention it. And I could get my computer to work. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? It's by Alice Walker. And if it ever decides to work, activism is my rent for living on the planet. So that's all your assignment, folks. Included in the assignment. Activism is your rent to live on the planet. So, we are guests here. Do your part to keep it a place we want to live, number one. But don't let it turn into a dystopian hellscape, because Project 2025, oh, they got plans. They got plans. And it's not just the plans you can go read right now. They got more plans that they're keeping secret. I said it before. It got confirmed that there was plans, but that Voight or Vought guy was actually talking about it on the clip on Joy Reid tonight. These people just care about power. And they don't care who they step on or who they throw under the bus. And yes, white folk, that includes you too. No, my time is short. I don't want to spend the rest of it fighting these yahoos. I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of done with it. And the last thing I ever want to hear about Trump is that jail cell clinking behind him. He needs to just retire and go play golf, because we all don't want to hear from him or his kind anymore. And if you're done with it, then join me, Harris Walls, and everybody else who's on that train, because it's a whole lot better place to be. All right, everybody, have a good one. Take care. Bye.